you've been to, what it is, when you went there, what you did there, and explain why you feel it's a noisy place. Well, let me tell you about a rather noisy experience I had a few months ago when my neighbor decided to renovate his house. It was quite a disruptive period for me. So, when my neighbor began his renovations a few months back, it felt like a constant onslaught of noise pollution invading my home. Living next door, I practically spent all my time there, and let me tell you, it wasn't peaceful. During the daytime, the relentless sounds of drills, hammers, and other power tools echoed through the walls, making it nearly impossible to focus on anything. It was like a symphony of construction chaos, and it was incredibly irritating. As you can imagine, trying to concentrate on work or even just getting a good night's sleep became a Herculean task. The incessant racket left me feeling utterly exhausted, and at times, I found myself lying awake into the early hours of the morning. Despite my frustration, there wasn't much I could do about it. It turns out that my neighbor's renovations were all above board, completely legal. So, I had no choice but to endure the noise pollution until the renovations were complete. Living in such a noisy environment took a toll on me in various ways. Firstly, the constant racket had a detrimental effect on my work. It was incredibly challenging to maintain focus and productivity with the incessant background noise. And let me tell you, losing sleep night after night didn't help matters either. Moreover, the noise pollution also had a negative impact on my mental and emotional well-being. In such a chaotic environment, I found myself becoming more easily agitated and prone to outbursts of frustration. It was like the constant assault on my senses was wearing me down, both mentally and physically. Overall, living next to a construction site was a noisy nightmare that I wouldn't wish upon anyone. It disrupted my life in more ways than one, affecting my work, my sleep, and my overall well-being. Needless to say, I was relieved when the renovations finally came to an end, and peace and quiet were restored to my home.